Hi guys, welcome to Mahker, and today I'm going to be showing you around what's going on in the workshop and what's new and what's old effectively. So first things first, this beast here, Project Precious, has done nearly 3,000 miles, so it's come back for its fresh oil, a full check over, a full nut and bolt check. The customer complained that he thinks his wife might complain about the exhaust note. So if you look underneath, we've got silence after silence after silencer. So Jason said, Dave, he said, I'm worried she might moan about the drone. And check out this rear camper conversion that he's having done. That's going to be living on the back of this high cap Defender that we did a king cab conversion on, for those of you that haven't seen it before. So it skews how filthy it is. You know how the roads are at the moment, it's covered in road salt. I've been using this vehicle as a daily, back into home, so I live on country lanes. So I've got it a bit dirty, but the whole idea of this is we found a tiny little oil leak that was coming from a tiny little plug that obviously the engine builders never sealed with, you know, a form of oil-proof sealant. So we've cured that. It's basically just niggles, just checking everything, making sure everything's happy, everything's ready for its journey to Germany to pick up his GRP camper body, which I'm looking forward to seeing it go in the back. And I think it weighs about half a ton, maybe a little bit more. It'd be interesting to see how the shocks take it and how the suspension performs. So come under here. So originally we gave it this silencer, and we've got a silencer at the rear. Normally we just go with a mid-range silencer with the M57s. Customers like a bit of a bark, but because Jason's partner, this is going to be a bit of a expedition, long distance truck. You know, they want to go to places like Italy, Monaco in it. You know, they want to go a fair way, and there's going to be a lot of motorway driving. So I do understand. He doesn't want a drone. He doesn't want anything humming in the car, etc. So Pete's added this today. So we've got silencer, and we've got another big one at the back there, which is a rarity for our builds. But, you know, we'll do anything to make the customer happy. So while we're under here, Jacob's going through everything, things like prop bolts, drop arm bolts, shock things, just to go through what happens. So these rubbers here, once they're bedded in, once they're seated properly, they do become a little bit slack. So we're just going to check all of those, torque everything, make sure all the bolts are happy. You'll notice here, that's a previous paint pen mark. So I'm quite confident that that's fine. They haven't gone out of alignment, nothing's come loose. But we're going to go around everything, check everything, make sure there's no leaks from the diffs, axles, etc., etc. This was a ground up fresh build, so we're going to make sure it's spot on for him, ready for his new adventure. So Project Little Hilda. So Darren's been busy the last couple of weeks. What we've been doing in here, right? So if you look here, you'll notice that is a sedimenter filter, water relief, etc. So this car is going to be going to some really dark places of the world. John has listed me, and forgive me, I forgot where he's going to be taking it. We've got a full fuel system. We've got an XL fuel tank hiding back here. Then we go to this pre-filter. That's basically going to filter out large debris, water, etc., things like that. Then we run underneath the car. We've got a BMW ceramic filter. Then we've got the BMW high pressure fuel pump. We're going to run twin fuel pumps on this car because if one fails, John can flick a switch and fire the other pump into life without having to get under there and manually switch the pump over. We did that on Ratty's car with great effect and great reliability factors. And the other thing we've been doing is brakes. So you'll notice up there, we've gone with the twin servo and these beautiful lines that have got our own branding on. Check that out. Aren't they beautiful? So full stainless steel fittings, lifetime warranty on those guys, they'll last forever. Plumbed up to these monstrous, just look at the size of them. Think we can get any bigger in there? And of course, yeah, we've got, the next stage is engine controller, engine harness, wiring up of this beast, which is going to be a mammoth task. So stay tuned for that. Right, so what's going on in here? This is John's Defender 110. This came in with a very rusty chassis. Tom's been busy in here, locked him away like a naughty boy, and he's been blasting away, bless him. So if you want to come under here, you can see the finished product. So look at that. What I love about this finish, guys, is look, I can rub it, there's no black that comes off. It's a hard finished, fantastic. I just can't compliment the Kent products any more than I already do. So if you want your chassis and underside to look this good, guys, please get in touch. I charge £3,000 for the whole underside, chassis, underbelly, the lot. If you want to take the axles off, it's £580 more in labour. And then we can offer things like galvanised radius arms, galvanised A-frame arms. And if you look under here, you'll see what they look like from the underside. Excuse the dust, guys, it's everywhere. So these have been blasted and painted axle cases. We've gone with galvanised A-frame arms, new fulcrum, Bilstein shocks throughout, stainless steel retaining plates. Anything that we can improve on, guys, or upgrade, we do it.
What's this, Chris?
Well, Dave's been on at us for a while to get some new photos done of the stuff he sells, you know, like these, what are they called, you know, the nice posh drive flanges and stuff. And there isn't anywhere really suitable here to take photos we could really do with a studio. So Dave's been on Amazon and bought this 60cm LED portable photo studio. And he's asked me to set it up.
Where?
Well, this is the Mahker Trim workshop, and there's a lot being trimmed by the look of it. So I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put this right now. Dave, any ideas?
I need a bigger premises.
What's included in it?
Well, I mean, do you want me to do an unboxing? So it's in a nice little package. I don't know whether I need to sell this. Should we do an affiliate link? If you want to buy one of these, we'll drop a link below. It looks like, so it's got a 240 volt power cable. Oh, it's got one of them little tripods that you get when you go to the zoo. Power. Not, I mean, it looks like a phone. Oh, is that like a phone holder? Yeah, by the look of it, I think you put your phone. Oh, so this is taking photos on your phone. And we'll have a look at that later. But by the look of it, I think it's gonna. Oh, there's the instructions. Oh, it's got all sorts of coloured backgrounds. Well, that's a bonus. So I think I've got it together. Lots of Velcro, and then it comes with a power adapter. And was there a light? Oh, hang on, are the lights just like in it? Hang on, because it's got these cables on top. Is this on? Oh wow, look at that. Oh, so the LEDs are built into the roof. Well, I assume that's the roof if I've got it the right way around. And then you can put, because it's got Velcro in here and at the back. So I guess we could put those slopey, these coloured sheets in. I'm guessing we're going to shoot it on white. So that folds out. I would have thought that would like slope up inside. It seems like it's a bit big. So, right, let's pop these drive flanges in. Or do we just photograph the box? I don't know if the box will fit, but that's quite neat and tidy. So yeah, it's good coverage of light. I guess we could.
So what these are sort of made for really is, you know, your home eBayers and that kind of thing. I think it's just to get nice even lighting across a product.
Yeah, it's nice and soft, isn't it? There's no big shadows and stuff because there's lots of reflections. So this is just for some thumbnails for the website and for Dave to post on Instagram. So I think you could just put that there. Oh, it's really good light. So if we just do one dry flange, I'm going to put this up so we get the reflection back. There we go, look. And then it's not the easiest with this, so we need to adjust the exposure a little bit. There we go. And then there we go. We've got a nice website image of a Mahker drive flange. Oh, that's pretty good.
Almost looks professional, that does.
Oh, just, I mean, there you go. That's what you want for your website, isn't it?
Perfect.
Where did you get it from? Amazon?
Yeah. It was like 40 quid or something.
Oh, there we go.
Does it make me look good?
Well, I don't know, stick your head in. Maybe that's what the hole's for on top. Yeah, like, what if you put it in? What if you put your head in there now? Hang on. Lie back in there and I'll... Ready? There you go, so can you put...
Mate, there's going to be like every imperfection into man on this.
There you go, it's like your new passport photo. There you go. You got it.
It's not the best angle, is it? Full nostril frontage. It's a bit nippy today.
There we go. We'll let you off cone it. I mean, even you can get great photos of that.
So what have we got here? This is a 6.6 litre monster. So this engine is coupled up to an 8 HP70. Those in the BMW world, Bentley world, this gearbox is in nearly everything that's out there nowadays. This box has been, it's won many of races. It's like the ultimate pedigree of bomb-proof boxes. This engine is 550 horsepower. These engines can go all the way to 750 horsepower and naturally aspirated. So I teamed up with Brusier in America and we've come up with this package. So this is my mount kit, their engine, their transmission, and they're just awesome. It just works, it creates power for fun, and just look at the front end. So we've gone with a really simple, compact billet drive system. And what I love about this is how compact it is. So look, it's within the wings. This package is almost smaller than the Puma package. So you've got 6.6 litres crammed into that tiny package. So this is a cast iron block with aluminium heads, and I don't know what more to say, that they sound the part and they go the part. So we've gone with a really reliable cast iron package. We've got engine oil hoses here. We've got a full turnkey loom harness that'll be installed into the bulkhead. Those of you who want to know what these shocks are, these are 2.65 pre-runner shocks, the best possible shocks money can buy. We battered these across Morocco and we just love them. Brake package, this is our 6-part AP racing package with hard anodised billet bells. I hate seeing bells that come shiny, and typical car wash people, they use things like acid on wheels and it just eats them straight away. So we've gone with hard anodised bells, stainless steel, heavy duty steering arms. This car's having everything. So Fred, who owns this, will be bringing me the car in about a month's time and we'll be doing the rest. So body will be off, underside will be blasted, get rid of all that horrible wax oil that's under there currently, and we're basically going to paint the underside of his car, drop his 90 body onto here, because I believe something's happened to his 2.2. I think like the starter motor failed or he's got some piston issues. So he's getting a new baby. Should we ask YouTube what's wrong with it? Look at that. What is that? Right, so now we're on, this is the third master cylinder. So originally Gwyn said to me, he said, Dave, he said the pedal's heavy. He's an old man, sorry Gwyn, but you are. And his left leg is giving up on him. So we put a Willwood one in there originally. We went smaller diameter to give him a lighter pedal. And then it popped. So we then went with the TRW, this one here, supplied by Richard's Land Rover up the road. Brand new item. We thought, you know what, we'll put it back to factory. So that is a 3/4 size. What did we go with before? Wasn't it 14 or something? Yeah, so we tried a 6.25. I bought one off Ian at IRB. We tried that in there. Lasted about 2 or 3 weeks. I feel bad because Gwyn's like a friend anyway. Put this in there. This has done the same. And look at this. This is this black slime in here. People out there, you know, we don't know, and we're almost at the point of giving up with these. Is it poor build quality by TRW? What is it? because we're struggling now. So if anyone out there can recommend a better brand product for a Puma clutch, tell us, guys, because we're about had it with these. They're far from the easiest thing to change because it's a full pedal box out to do it, or really fiddly with a couple of spanners. What is this black slime in here? We're using a good grade brake fluid. If anyone out there is a specialist in this thing, please reach out. And while we're at it anyway, so just give you a heads up, this gearbox transfer case is all original. When Gwyn bought me the car, I think it's done 70,000 miles. But what you've got to remember, guys, is this car it was a 2.4, so it's got some age to it. What are we on? Oh, it's got a private reg anyway, so let's say it's 2012. So she's got some age behind it. If you look in there, you'll see the input seal has failed. Piston oil all into the front of the bell housing, which most people would think, oh, the rear main's gone. So we pulled it out to check if the rear main had gone on our brand new, fully rebuilt M57. It's not the rear main, it's the gearbox. So why it's out, we're fitting a heavy duty Winchester Gears MT82. So it's just proving what fails. So if you are doing this conversion, guys, send your gearbox away and have it rebuilt so you don't have that kind of headache. And we don't do this because it's misleading or we're cutting corners. We're trying to save the customer money by reusing his original gearbox, which there is no problem in doing that at all. But seals have all got a lifespan, guys. So rebuild it while you can. How many blokes does it take to bleed a clutch through?
Put it in the tank. Oh.
Tom's watering plants by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Right, so the headache we've got here, guys, is the pipe that Land Rover designed comes from the master cylinder up over the bulkhead, so it's coming higher than the master cylinder itself. And what does air do? Sit in a pipe. So bad design on Land Rover's behalf, but I did reach out to Pioneer this week to see if they can make me a pipe that keeps it lower, so we can do a flexi pipe in stainless steel that's going to keep it lower than the clutch height. And fingers crossed, that solves our issues. So this is the Nardo 90. This is one of the very first cars we ever built. This car originally, I built it as a guinea pig, shop truck kind of thing. So this vehicle came to us. I sold it actually to a chap in Knutsford originally. I put an M57 in it, and we used the 6-speed BMW. I wasn't fond of the shifter, guys. It was never nice using the 6-speed out of a rear-wheel drive car with an adapter plate on the back of it, etc. Many people have done it with great success, but I just don't like the shifter and how it's open to the elements, etc. It's bound to wear out. So Michael, who now owns this Nardo 90, loves it, goes like stink, and he said to me, he said, Dave, I've got frustrations with the gear shifter, so we decided to put an MT82 in it. Originally, it was a 184 horsepower. Those of you that are familiar with the 184 will know that the injectors get stuck. And after road testing, after we put the MT82 in there, we found that the rear injector decided it wanted to leave the engine. And we found that it was lodged up slightly. Anyway, I had a look to see what had happened, and the studs that actually locate the injector either side had failed. I can see a photo here. So I decided to pull those studs out, I needed to get the rocker cover off. To get the rocker cover off, I need to get the rest of the injectors out. After wasting a day in labour trying to pull them injectors out, I gave up and said, look, Michael, it's time for a new engine. So after banging our heads together, we decided to go with a brand new, fully rebuilt M57, 204 horsepower, later generation, and this is what you've got right here. So smooth running motor that's going to fit the bill and be reliable for, God, I want to say this engine's going to outlive the car. Those of you might have noticed in the background, we've got these lovely soft touch. These are not waterproof, guys. These are designed, if your vehicle is inside, to keep the dust off your car. They're designed to suit a 110, a 90, a Series 3, which is what's hiding under here. And because this is next to the booth, I've put one of these on, guys, just to keep the dust off this beautiful build. These will be available on the website, guys. So if you want one of these, please get in touch. Prices are yet to be confirmed, but stay tuned on the website and you'll see these pop up shortly. Matt Silver 90 from Ireland. So Matt bought me this Defender, box standard, minus a clutch booster. So what we've done, so we've gone with some ORE snow cows, lovely product from Chris, really like those, especially for those of you that are getting a lot of moisture, a lot of rain, a lot of snow, which we currently seem to have. We've gone with an AliSport. This is their airbox conversion kit. Really like this product. It allows air, and you've got a massive 3-inch pipe running from that vent all the way around, feeding the bottom of this airbox. Great product, and anything that improves a Puma is vastly appreciated, especially with these asthmatic things. Right, on the front, we've gone with upgraded intercooler and radiator pack. Like you say, anything to help improve the longevity of this Puma, because as much as I'd not like to improve the longevity, because I want Matt to have a BMW, we've done this, you know, we've done it a sympathetic upgrade, because we can use this cooling package when he has a BMW, when that gives up, and it will give up one day, hopefully. So anyway, come around here. We have gone with, you'll notice the screen is missing. So those of you that follow me on Instagram will know that I have little digs at other companies that cut corners and do things badly, and let's just say it shouldn't happen. So they redo the windscreen surround. What we do, guys, is when you've got corrosion on your windscreen surround, we take it out, we put it in there, the blast through, we blast all the galvanic corrosion out of it, and we send it to the paint shop. It then gets epoxy primed, so it can't happen again. There's nothing worse I see when people are painting these cars and they don't even take the door rubber off, and they're literally just sanding them back till it looks right, chuck a bit of primer on it, chuck a bit of paint on, and then in 6 months' time, the corrosion's come back through again, because it's like, the way I treat it, it's like an infection in your skin. You've got to get it out. And on the side here, we've gone with the Mahker side protection in stainless steel, these here. Excuse the dust, guys, the car has just come out of the booth, so sand does come out of places for a long time. And what you'll see here, these are the Uproar stainless steel side steps. These ones Scott's come up with, this is like a step out step, if you like. So he's made these, the top is CNC milled. That is a very hard plastic. And he's designed these so they don't deteriorate like the rubber does in age. And what I love about what he's done here is the future proof of it. So stainless steel, and it's another safety thing, guys. If someone runs inside of this car, everything is stronger because that's 6mm folded stainless. What else have we done? Right, Gwyn Lewis mud flaps all around. If you look under here, we've gone with galvanised front radius arms. That is a must-have, guys. If we're in here and improving things, look, galvanised support brackets, mud shields to protect his investment that he's just spent a fortune on having the chassis redone. Our heavy-duty turrets. We've gone with IBAC comfort height springs, Super Pro bushes everywhere, Gwyn Lewis heavy-duty sumo bars, upgraded anti-roll bars, poly bush throughout. You name it, guys, it's had it. And you'll notice the arches are missing. They're currently at the paint shop. He's gone for the plus 30mm because we're going with these beautiful wheels. Just check them out. So BF Goodrich boots. This is our favourite tyre and our favourite 18-inch rim, apart from the Evo, of course.
Pano glass as well, Dave.
Oh yeah, you've done that, haven't you? Yeah, so back here, we've improved the rear end dramatically. So Jacob and Bruno put this glass on last week, made a fantastic job of it. And also, right back here, we've gone with a Nackentanga wheel carrier.
What's that shifter, Dave?
So, this is our first 8 HP car. So, there's Marcus Williams out there. He does some fantastic 8-speed swaps. He uses the N57, the aluminium block. For those of you that follow me, I'm a lover of the iron block because it's just a reliable monster, and I absolutely love it because I'm a firm believer in when your time's served on a product, you just get it right. So it's repeat, 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 and improve, improve, improve to myself. All my lads know the M57 like the back of their hands. The guy who builds the engines tells me that the M57 is the best. He said ends, he said, Dave, I'm changing them every week in X5s. You know, all the latest generations, chains are snapping. Not to say it's not a fantastic engine, it makes power for fun. But I'm all for longevity and making these Defenders, you know, one to remember. So Rob, who I'm converting this one for, said to me, Dave, I've always admired what you've done. Like, check this out. Let me find, look, Rob loves us that much. He's even had his own carpets done with our name in. I'm a bit upset because that's not my font of my brand, but hands down to Rob. He's used his initiative and he's had his own made because I don't do my own. So I need to kick up the arse. I need to make my own mat. Right. So I just want to show you what we've been up to in this one. So we've had to develop our own high-low shifter mount, so that's still a bit loose at the moment. We're just waiting on the laser cutters to provide that, so ignore that. But it's there, guys, all right? We're just going to make a reinforcement mount, and that's job done. And for those of you that want to know how sexy my billet top shifters are going to look, this car is going to be the first one that carries this. Just look at it. It's a really neat bit of kit. Might help if I press the button on the side. But you don't even feel this thing changing gear. It's just modern, it's awesome. And what I do love about it is you can knock it into sport mode, pull it to the left and have some serious fun with this car. It's like you can bang through it like you would with paddles, go full turbo, go with everything you want to do with it if you like. So this is one to watch out for. And if for those of you that have got a bad left knee and are getting a bit old, or you just want the laid back drive, we can now offer the 8-speed with our famous M57 with a little aluminium adapter. We can do it all. So I didn't want to make it public until I've nailed it, and we've finally nailed it, and I'm really happy with it. So guys, it's the end of another awesome day at the Mahker workshop. I'm going to say goodbye because I'm on the nursery runs this week. I've got to go and get my little boy. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed what we did in this episode, and drop us a comment, guys, if you want to see what we're up to and ask your question. We're all here and we're here for you guys. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.